Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are just about 1 billion years away from the heat death of the universe, and one stop on that road has been Monday Night Raw.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's, you're not wrong. A little intense, but you're not wrong.
Very broad
statement. But factual.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Cannot really argue.
We were talking about the last Monday Night Raw before Hell in a Cell, which is this Sunday in San Antonio.
Rage in a cage.
Somewhere in Texas. There's going to be fighting inside of a giant cage. Speaking of fighting, after the whole situation last week where the Shield got destroyed,
in a room.
The Shield came back with axe handles and beat the shit out of everyone who did them wrong last week. We're almost going to get arrested again, but Baron Corbin gave them the option to vacate the premises, so that way they wouldn't not only lose the championships that both Roman and Seth have, but then they could avoid being put in jail for a very, very long time. And they did. The Riot Squad destroyed the Bella Twins' locker room, and then Nikki got a little bit of redemption when she beat Ruby Riott in a singles match. The Authors of Pain with G.I. Joe Drake Maverick, they destroyed Ronnie Ace and Nathan Bradley.
Yeah, the
Like,
rocker
destroyed.
dicks.
Like, literally fucking just killed these guys. They didn't actually kill. I don't know. They might.
Yeah, someone check on that.
Yeah, let us know if either guy's
Post
still
in the
alive.
comments.
Please. Triple H was annoyed at the fact that The Undertaker was annoyed at Shawn Michaels, so that made Triple H more annoyed, and now he just really wants to fight The Undertaker.
Yeah.
And then Undertaker is now apparently annoyed again because he's going to be at Raw next week to tell us how annoyed he is at Triple H. There's just apparently we're just going to build Super Showdown with annoyance amongst these Attitude Era legends. Fantastic. Dolph and Drew retained the tag team titles when they gave the B team their rematch. Then they were attacked by Rollins and Ambrose, to which Baron Corbin's like, guys, I told you if you guys showed up, you were going to get arrested. And they're like, no, you said if the Shield showed up. We're just Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. Like, Roman Reigns isn't here. Like, we don't have Shield gear on.
Specifically, they said that the Shield was probably still at the bar drinking.
Yeah. And then they brought in a sheriff from Louisiana, saying that apparently the arrest last week was a falsified police report. Thank you. To which Baron Corbin's like, oh, you know what? Let's just talk about this. It's fine.
Yeah, and
It's
the sheriff just
fine.
waited while all of this went down.
Yeah, and apparently he's Dean Ambrose's hookup if Dean Ambrose ever gets arrested. This also resulted
Which is
in...
real bad for that sheriff that got caught on camera.
Yeah, like, he should actually, like, not have a job anymore.
Yeah, potentially.
But we don't know how... The Napoleon thing might... The Napoleonic
Code.
Yeah.
What, as far as it pertains to Louisiana, boils down to judges get to decide sentencing based on their interpretation of the law rather than based on past court cases.
And good thing for Rollins and Ambrose here, because not only did Rollins not get stripped of a title, not only did they not get arrested, but now they have a tag team title match against Drew and Dolph this Sunday at Hell in a Cell.
That's the thing I couldn't figure out when I was looking up the Napoleonic Code is how did that pertain to Roman and Seth not losing their titles? Or at least Seth. I don't know that that's covered.
Well, it might. I don't know how being a general manager works. I'm not a general manager.
Or are you?
Am I? You don't know. You don't know my life. I do what I want. Also, Braun went big dog hunting, and he just beat up a lot of people.
Yeah.
And a lot of, like, inanimate objects, too.
Yeah.
Just chucked a water bottle.
Yeah, fucking pegged a dude running away. Kicked some poles at another guy who was just around a corner. And then it all boiled down to Charlie, and we'll talk about that in a second. Kevin Owens destroyed Tyler Breeze.
Oh, poor Tyler.
and it's all Bobby Lashley's fault.
Fuck you, Bobby Lashley.
So is
Kevin Owens destroyed Tyler Breeze, and it's all because Bobby Lashley beat up Sami Zayn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wrestling.
Yeah. And Kevin Owens now says that Lashley is also responsible for the Anarchy, the Agony, and the Destruction that will now happen on the Kevin Owens show. Specifically, just the talk segment that Kevin Owens does. Gable and Rude defeated the Ascension because, duh.
Yeah.
Ronda and Natty defeated Alexa and Mickey.
Because
Ronda
also, duh.
Yeah. Ronda took some shots to the ribs, but says she's fine and she's still going to be there for the title match this Sunday against Alexa Bliss. Elias was just trying to sing a song, and Mick Foley interrupted him. And then Mick Foley cut one hell of a promo, because that's what Mick Foley does. He also let us know that he's going to be the special guest referee for Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns. And then apparently Stephanie gave Mick the ability to make a match, and he put Elias against Finn Balor.
I feel like Mick just lied about that.
Probably did. But this allowed Finn Balor to defeat Elias with a small package.
Yeah, it's just the idea that a McMahon did something nice for Mick Foley is laughable.
Yeah, and like especially with the history of Monday Night Raw, the fact that it was Stephanie, and not any other McMahon.
I might have believed it if it was Shane.
Yes,
but
it might have even been more believable if it was Vince.
Nah.
Linda? Does she still have stake in the company?
No, but see, Linda already gave Foley his one free pass with her.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
The Mania, a million years ago.
Yeah.
And with Linda, you only get one.
Yeah, that's true. And then also, speaking of Bobby Lashley, he was being motivated by Leo Rush.
I forgot about that already.
Because 205 Live are now lackeys on Monday Night Raw. That's three of them at least. They're getting more than...
I appreciate this one because I think that they're realizing that potentially they need to put a mouthpiece on Bobby Lashley
Bobby
to make his
talk.
promos happen.
But then, like we said, Braun was talking to Charlie. We were really worried that he was going to chuck her down a hallway. Instead, she gave him the best bit of advice to just be like, hey, go to the ring and Roman might find you. And Braun's like, you're probably right. And so he did, and then Roman found him. But technically, Braun found Roman.
Yeah.
Because Roman was hanging out on the other end of the arena.
I think... Because Roman crawled over the announce table or something. I don't know. I think Roman was just confused as if he was being Shield Roman or not.
So he came out through the crowd by the ramp.
Yeah.
He's not sure which Roman Reigns he was.
I just figured maybe he was he just missed his cue and just went out the closest door to the arena possible.
His music was playing. He's like, fuck, I'm supposed to be out there already. This ended with him Samoan dropping Braun off of the announce table through a random floor that was just below the commentary table that isn't usually there. Funny how that works. And that is what happened on Monday Night Raw.
All right.
Okay, I just pictured tech for WWE being I got this great idea for the new stage setup. We're gonna have this floor right in front of the announce table, and then Roman the night they put it up is when Roman puts Braun through, and they're just like, see, that's why we don't have a floor there.
He's like, but there's so much room for activities, like Samoan drops.
Yeah.
My favorite activity.
It's Roman's favorite too. Thomas, what did you like?
I liked Gable and Rude again. They're a fun pair.
You
Rudigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were a fan of them last week when they debuted their tag team.
I don't quite get it, but I like it.
All right. I guess you don't really have to get it to like it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just...
Oh, absolutely. Like croissants. I don't get croissants, but I like them.
Do you want to go get some croissants?
I mean, if you're offering.
Did you just ask him that on a date?
Maybe.
No, he's asking me if I wanted him to go get croissants. I'm pretty sure.
No, he asked if you want to go get croissants.
Oh. No,
I
don't get croissants.
Oh.
But he
just as a rule, you don't get them.
I enjoy them, but I don't get them.
What did you like about Raw?
The Foley promo.
Oh, yeah. That's...
Hands down. I think I was more invested in the Mick Foley promo than I was in literally any of the matches.
Oh, yeah.
It says a lot.
I noticed while we were making a lot of jokes throughout the entirety of Raw, but when Mick Foley was talking, we were silent.
Yeah.
We were all trained on the TV. Like,
Well, it's one of those golden rules that it's like, if a guy from that era comes out and he's going to cut a promo, you listen, because more often than not, like Foley, Triple H, Shawn, The Rock, Stone Cold, like when these guys are on the mic, they're stealing the show.
yeah, it's gold. Because my love last week was the Undertaker Shawn Michaels promo. So I mean, it always amazes me that because we don't see these guys on a regular basis, when they come back, it's just like they're still fucking gods on the mic, and it's amazing. I'm actually gonna give my like to Nikki Bella, which kind of weirds me out, but she looked pretty good against Ruby Riott. She had some really good sequences of moves, and there wasn't any real mess ups in the match at all. Brie,
There's no dives involved.
and Brie just knocked out Liv. That's all she had to do.
Yeah.
Which is fine. But yeah,
That's what they all want to do.
I don't usually like Nikki Bella, but this week I like Nikki Bella. So good job, Nikki. What'd you love?
I was actually saving the Mick Foley segment for my love. But since that got talked about already, I'm going to say I loved that Raw gave me an excuse to learn about Louisiana law.
Gave you a little bit of a history lesson. All right.
History lessons and socioeconomic.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently lawyers...
The more you know.
Lawyers who move from Louisiana to other states oftentimes don't qualify for the bar in those states because of how different Louisiana law is.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Thank you, Raw, for having Thomas teach us something.
Yeah, that's good.
What did you love?
Axe handles.
Weapon of choice.
Oh, man.
Next week they're going to come with just the axe heads.
Oh.
That's going to get a lot more messy.
Terrifying, but also not as easy to utilize without the handle attached.
Yeah.
In my head, I didn't imagine Roman really using one, and so Dean just has two, and he's just running around doing this. Just making chopping motions at people, and he's just axing people in the face.
It's going to be like a T-Rex.
Seth just installed one in the bottom of his boot.
Oh.
No,
It looks like he's running around with one ice skate on.
If Roman had it on a Superman punch, good lord.
I mean, it would suck.
Next week's Raw's going to be messy.
It would suck, but I don't think any of them actually could punch with the force to actually cut somebody open with an axe handle or axe head.
It's still...
You get a lot of momentum for that.
Depends on how sharp that thing is.
Yeah.
You sharpen that thing enough, you're going to fucking...
Yeah, if you sharpen it,
jam it in somebody's face.
Yeah, if it's really sharp, okay. I'll give it that. If it's really sharp, but most of the time
Only
they're
if
not
it's real
that sharp.
I'm gonna give my love to
Oprah.
what? No,
I don't know. You were kind of sing-songing it, so I didn't want it to end.
I love the fact that Drake Maverick didn't come out with a Authors of Pain vest this week.
Yeah, that's fair.
Still looks dumb, but it's better than last week.
I think if he's going to be doing the GM thing on one show and managing on the other show, he needs to change his hair. His hair is much too bouncy and flouncy and fun for Authors of Pain.
And part it to the other side,
and he's
like
way
Superman does.
He's way yeah, and then get the little curl thing going. No, he's just way too happy to be hanging out with Akam and Razor, because Akam and Razor are mean-looking motherfuckers.
Maybe they're friends, you know?
Yeah,
I mean, that's fine. They can be friends, but I just don't think Drake looks like he should be hanging out with the Authors of Pain. Like, hang out not on camera. Do other things. Like, stay away from the Authors of Pain. I don't know. It's just, it looks weird.
I would agree, except this is actually giving the Authors of Pain, like, wins.
Don't get me wrong. You know, in the same vein that I'm glad this weird, like, heel conglomerate that is, like, shown up behind Braun and the Dogs of War, apparently,
I think that's what everybody is. They're the whole.
Okay, the Dogs of War. I'm glad that the Ascension and Mike Kanellis are part of the Dogs of War.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I like. Don't get me wrong. I like that Drake is on TV more, and I do like the fact that the Authors of Pain are on. I just don't need them together. Let's team somebody else.
I'm curious why Drew Gulak is the only heel cruiserweight that has decided to just jump in with the rest of the heel Raw guys.
Yeah, Kendrick and Gallagher are just like, nah, we're good.
Yeah, Kendrick Gallagher, TJP, Tony Nese, Buddy Murphy, like
half of the 205 Live roster.
Yeah.
No, the only one that has balls enough to show up and be a heel is fucking Drew Gulak.
Man.
That sounds like Drew Gulak.
I admire Drew Gulak.
Did you dislike anything?
Not especially, actually.
No?
I'm going to say I disliked Bobby Lashley, but not for the reason you probably think. But it's because Bobby Lashley led to Tyler Breeze getting beat up.
Yeah. That's the direction I was going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's negative.
Yeah. I mean, I could say that, hey, Bobby Lashley gave Leo Rush some Raw TV time, but he also led to the pain and suffering of Tyler Breeze, and I don't appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's your fault, Bobby.
Asshole.
Hashtag blame Bobby.
I've been blaming Bobby since, 2006. I think that's when he started. Maybe later than that. 2007?
2000 and win the fuck ever.
Get Bobby Lashley off my TV. Did you dislike anything?
Yeah.
What did you dislike?
Mojo was on the screen for 5 seconds.
He's a dog of war too.
Yeah, he's on there for way too long. He should have been the one in the ring getting the axe handle treatment like Jinder did. Just saying. Jinder didn't do anything wrong.
Jinder was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Someone should have thrown Mojo in there.
If only I were a member of the Shield.
You would gun for Mojo.
Triple power bombs on Mojo nightly.
It's like a prerequisite to be a part of the Shield. Is you have to powerbomb Mojo every night.
That would just be a running gag every house show. The Shield's not even on the house show, but they're going to come out to powerbomb Mojo through a table.
They move Mojo over to SmackDown, and the Shield still shows up on a SmackDown house show. All right, I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with the Tyler Breeze thing.
Yeah.
Damn shame.
I think, man, we literally talked about everything as far as Raw is concerned,
except for one thing. That slightly shorter than everyone else with long hair police officer.
Oh yeah, change my love to that.
Very crazy. he just looked very.
If I can find a picture of that,
oh, he'll be on there. I bet you he's memed already.
He's the smallest.
He's also the most disgruntled looking out of all of them too. He looked mad.
He looked mad. He's just
maybe because he was so short.
Yeah.
Napoleon complex.
Yeah, it was that Napoleonic code.
It's just a lot of Napoleon.
Are you always angry because of your shortness?
Yes.
Alright.
I'm not afraid to admit it. That's why I like that my chair can get taller than yours right now.
Man, but I can still.
I'm not a part of this.
Alright, be neutral, Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah, be Swiss.
Yep, just like Cesaro.
Alright, thanks for watching, guys.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Click those links down below.
There's so many links.
Why do you get quiet? Are we supposed to whisper?
No.
Okay, good. Yeah, there's social media links, but there's also a podcast link.
That's the one that says SoundCloud.
Where you can get this review and all of our regular reviews in podcast form, and there's Reasonable Wrestling Fans.
It's reasonable with a W.
Like wrestling. You went very Toucan Sam with that little intro there. That was good. Yeah, you can check out the list with Kevin Hawk.
Hey.
It's Question of the Week with Thomas Wolf.
Oh.
There's a couple of videos we're working on right now, but there's also every month an unboxing video from Pro Wrestling Crate, where we get, well, we didn't get this one in a crate, but we could because it's from Pro Wrestling Tees, but we did get all these cool little micro brawlers. You can check out what we get every single month. There's also other videos that are loosely based around wrestling. But for now, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you at whatever video you decide to watch next.
Yes. What? You're looking at me like you're expecting me to say something.
I don't know. You might say something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fuck Modus.
Fuck Bobby Lashley. Swiss.
Yeah. I'm just happy to be
Fuck
here,
cheese.
honestly.
We put holes in it.
Oh,
They put holes in the cheese so they can fuck the cheese.
Oof.